Is your happiness connected to your brother's happiness?
When he's happy, I'm happy. There's not really much more to it. When I'm happy, he's happy. When he's happy, I'm happy. It's a link. When he smiles, he makes me smile. It's everything the exact same as everything else. I just love him so much.
Hey everyone, welcome to SBSK, the YouTube channel where you'll meet friends who live with many different conditions. While watching these videos, you'll notice one thing. Although humans are incredibly diverse, we all have so much in common. So without further hesitation, let's meet today's friend.
My family is odd, I will say that.
Odd, but awesome. We're very unique, aren't we?
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go awesome.
Would you not? No. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Brilliant, okay. Odd, but brilliant.
Yeah.
Ready? Go!
Shall we take your eye out first? Woo! It's that quick. So it just pops out.
Eye
out. So you had your eye socket made.
Nice.
So that's Harry's eye socket, which I'm really proud of because he's had loads of operations to make that. And then the eye is almost sort of plectrum shaped.
So he was born without an eye socket?
Yeah, so no eye socket at all. So he's had two really big operations to create the eye socket for him. And then a few moulds so that he can have an eye that actually fits into the special socket that he's got. So that just goes in. Like that. Done.
What are Harry's diagnoses?
So the craniofacial condition that Harry has is called Goldenhar Syndrome, which means that he had no eye socket, no ear, no nostril and a short jaw when he was born. And he's also got a diagnosis of autism as well, significant learning delay. And he's technically non-verbal, although you can sort of chat with him like we are, but potentially you couldn't have a conversation with him if he was, say, lost somewhere or if somebody needed more information from him.
Sometimes I think me and my brother have some kind of link. And sometimes I think that when he said, I'm sad. So what happens is when people stare, I feel uncomfortable as well. I think I feel what Harry feels, so I know what he's going through. Well, that's what I think anyway. He might think a totally different thing, but that's what I think.
Tell me about the bond between the two brothers.
So they're twins, obviously, and Oliver is very protective of Harry.
But the thing is, just I love him so much, and I don't like it when people look at him differently. I want them to realise that he is exactly the same as them. If anything, he is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. He's smart, he's intelligent, he's funny. He's just... I'm just kind of lost for words because he's so special, Harry. You always know that.
We have people online saying that Harry is ugly, that he's an abomination of God. We've had messages telling me that he should be killed. I should have never had him in the first place, that he's a drain on society. So yeah, you name it, we've had it really. People tend to be crueler online. I think they feel braver that they can hide behind a keyboard a little bit. Face to face, we just tend to get whispers and stares more. People tend to be not quite as verbal face to face. But yeah, certainly online, people are very brave when they don't have to be accountable for what they say.
Do you believe your brother's here for a reason?
Yeah. I realise that he may not be perfect and he may look a bit different, but I think that he's here to make me and my mum happy. And some people may say that, oh, he must have something wrong with him because he must have done something wrong in like a past life or something like that. But no, I don't think he has. I think he's just here and he's just like a guardian angel watching over the whole family. So that's what I think, and I agree to disagree. So.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you get a lot of kisses?
Yes, lots of kisses. Lots of kisses. How many kisses? 10? 1?
2.
2?
3.
3.
4.
You're gonna be dizzy.
5, 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
Harry, when you get kisses, how do you feel? Happy or sad?
Kisses make you happy or sad?
Happy.
Happy.
What has your brother taught you about love?
Love comes in all shapes and sizes. It doesn't have to be, you fall in love, then you have kids, then you grow old, then you pass away. You can have love in different forms. You can have love in family. Love is an instinct, love is an action. You've got to show that action. It's not a word, it's an action. It's something you do, it's not something you say. You need to show love.
How has Harry shaped who Oliver is as a person?
Wow, that's a big question. I think Oliver has much more empathy than the other children his age, much more understanding, more patience. He sees the bigger picture in a life, and I think he doesn't take things for granted as much. He really appreciates the opportunities that he has, because he realises that Harry may not enjoy them to the same extent that he can. So I think it's made him more grateful, and I'm just massively proud of him.
My role is just protector, or what I hope it is anyway. I will always be there, even when I'm older, even when my mum and dad have sadly passed away, I will always be there for my brother. Even if I have my own family, I will always be there for my brother. There is nothing in this world that will stop me being there for my brother. Harry, do you want to live with me when you're older? Oh God. Harry, do you want to live with Oliver when you're older?
What's with Oliver?
Do you want to live with Oliver, yes or no?
What's with Oliver?
Yes or no?
Yeah.
You want to live with me?
What's with me?
Yeah. Live with me. Yes. I think the answer's yes.
What's it like for you to hear Oliver say he wants to take care of Harry?
It's bittersweet, because I think it's wonderful that he wants to look after his brother, but at the same time, I don't want Oliver to feel the weight of responsibility. I want him to enjoy a life of his own as well. So yeah, I'm very proud of him all the time, and I love that he's there for his brother every day, but also I want him to enjoy his own life as well. So it's kind of a bit of a double-edged sword.
What's it like for you to hear your mom say that?
I think it's true, but it's also not true, because I will be having fun taking care of my brother, and I like the responsibility. I like actually having a big purpose, looking after someone. I feel like I have a role to have to protect him. I feel like I want to protect him. It isn't a thing anymore that I have to, it's what I want to. And I want to make sure he's safe, and I want to make sure he's happy. I don't want to just make sure he can live, and he can just live. I don't want him to live, I want him to thrive, I want him to have a normal life, or as normal as it can be anyway.
Harry, sit up for Mummy, please.
Mummy's hand.
Mummy's
suitcase.
Mummy's not a suitcase, that's the other thing he likes to call me. Mummy's not a suitcase. Sit up. Harry, let's just show Chris your ear. He's got the little lobe there of an ear. And he had a prosthetic ear that was made in Liverpool, so they work brilliantly with him. And we pop that on, and we just sort of hook it on the bottom, and then we count to 10, and we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good boy.
Chris.
And then the ears on.
Chris.
Yes, Chris has seen
Chris.
your ear. Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Chris.
Hey Harry,
Chris.
it's nice to meet you.
High five. Hey.
Chris.
Good boy.
Chris.
Yes.
Chris. Chris.
It's Chris.
I'm happy I'm here with you.
Yay.
Chris.
Chris, good or bad?
Good.
Good. Yay. Harry, happy or sad?
I'm happy.
Happy. Good.
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 My brother, his class is non-verbal, but he can talk, he can say certain words, or we've helped him to understand how to pronounce certain words. Sometimes he slurs his words, but he can't really have a conversation with you. So what we do is we ask him a yes or no option, or are you happy or sad, or like a two-based option, so that he can always give us an answer.
Harry, who's nicer, Oliver or Mom?
Harry, Oliver or Mummy?
Oliver.
Oh, traitor.
Yes. Love you.
Should we check? Should we just check?
No.
Oliver or Mummy?
Oliver.
Mwah. Love you too.
Charming. Charming.
and over the years he's kind of learned how to answer to that properly, or sometimes, very rarely, on like rare occasions, he'll say something other than yes or no. He'll say like, I love you, or definitely, or something like that.
Love Oliver. Oliver good or bad?
For over.
Oliver good or bad?
For good.
Good. Brilliant.
How do you feel when he says something different?
I feel really, really happy because I know that his speech isn't limited to yes or no, so that he can say different words all the time. And he's just a happy little chappy.
I know most siblings will go their different ways at different parts of their lives, but Harry won't maybe have that freedom that Oliver will have, and yet Oliver still looks out for him. Oliver still thinks ahead to the future, but Harry's still a part of that future. Yeah, just the strength of their bond, I think. I'm incredibly proud of them both.
Hopefully, when I'm older, I'll have my own family, but hopefully at the same time, I can have in my house as well. And hopefully, if I have a wife, it should be acceptable of Harry living in the spare bedroom or somewhere in the room, even if just in the garage and we have to convert it into an extra room. I will do that for Harry. I will do anything. If he wants to live with us, I will make it happen.
You don't have to do the E noise. Not yet. We're not smiling. We're not smiling yet.
Smile.
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 Smile. Smile.
Oh, by the way, the reason why I keep on going E is because every now and then, since his mouth's a bit, like as you see, it's a bit shorter on the left hand side than it is the other side. So what happens is he can't say certain words, and we can't smile properly. So we always used to ask him how to go E, because it kind of made a bit of a smile position. But instead of just doing the position, now every single time he sees a camera, he just goes E.
What is Harry's purpose here on Earth?
Ah, wow, that's a big question. I think Harry's purpose is, just to show people the beauty of a soul. I think there are lots and lots of people with beautiful faces, but ugly hearts. And I think Harry's got the package. You know, he's here to show people that you can have a beautiful soul, a beautiful heart, and that that's enough, and that makes him precious and special. And he's taught me so much about what perfect means. I had a real silly idea when I was pregnant about what perfection would look like in my life. And having a baby that looks like Harry, if I'm totally honest, was a total shock to me and not what I'd imagined for my life. And now I wouldn't change it for the world, and he's really made me a better person and certainly a better mum. Yeah.
You can smile, but don't make the E. No. 1, 2, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
yeah.
How do you feel when your brother kisses you?
I feel really, really happy because I know he loves me. And sometimes I have to ask him for a kiss because sometimes I don't think he really gets the concept, but sometimes he gives me a kiss if he's really happy. But it makes me feel really, really nice inside because different children have different relationships with their siblings. They have good relationships, they have bad relationships. It's a mix between me and Harry because siblings have to fall out or have different opinions on something in life, or it's just not natural. But when he kisses me, I just feel really happy because I know we agree on something, that we love each other.
So Harry's been obsessed with remote controls for about 2.5 years now, and he just loves second-hand remote controls, looking at the front and the back's off straight away. Normally he likes to play with the springs and listen to them a little bit. Is that good? Good or bad?
Good.
Good. Show Chris. Wow. Do you like remotes?
So that's remote.
I think we have about 70. About 70 remote controls. They're all different and he loves them all.
What's your biggest fear with your brother?
My biggest fear is that I'll lose him, or he'll run away, or he'll stop loving me. or that when I'm gone or dead, he'll I know it's a bit gruesome, but he'll forget me because he can't think about these memories of me and him. I don't think he can anyway. And then I think when I'm gone, he will sadly forget me.
Harry, will you always remember your brother, yes or no?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really good because now I know that he won't forget me, or he won't not know my name, or if some of my family members ever say, "Oh, that was your brother," he'll go, "Yeah, Oliver." Or if they put a picture at me, he'll go, "Oliver." I just hope he keeps to his word and always remembers me.
The new one. So these are the remotes that we've got so far. How many?
Wow.
Wow. Are these good or bad?
Oh, 14.
Are they good or bad?
4 good.
Good. Which one's the best?
That one.
Which one?
That one.
Which? That one. They're all the best. That one?
That one.
Yeah? That one? Okay.
That one.
So, as you can see, loads of
That
remotes to keep him happy there.
Are they always scattered around the house?
Yeah, pretty much. You can. Yeah, we've got remote controls in every room and the car. We've got a secret stash hidden away in case of emergency as well.
When no one else is around, when it's just the two brothers, what do you two talk about?
Well, sometimes I ask him how his day was and who he played with. I always ask him other questions, but sometimes I think he gets a bit confused. So I ask him, what lessons have you had today? Or sometimes I say, have you had? So have you had math? Have you had English? I ask him different things, so I don't... Sometimes he answers yes, sometimes he answers no, sometimes I think he just says stuff because he doesn't understand, so he just says something random so that he answers the question so he doesn't seem rude. I think that he tries to explain sometimes, but what's in his head he can't get out of his mouth because of his disability. I think that he has all the knowledge in his head, he just can't express it the way he wants to. So I just think he should be able to express it, and I wish he could.
Gorgeous boy.
Oh, I'm a gorgeous boy.
Yes, you are. Your mummy's gorgeous boy.
Boy.
Yes. I love you. I love you. You do it that way. There you go. We're working on that.
Do you find that Harry is happier when you tell him you love him and he's gorgeous?
Yes. Yeah, he definitely likes being told how gorgeous he is, which is totally true. Yeah, he loves being loved. He loves cuddles and kisses, and he's really affectionate. Yeah, and he deserves all of that and more. Yes.
Harry bounces a lot, and he likes to laugh and he likes to clap his hands. Everybody has their own unique features. You have a unique feature, I have a unique feature, my brother has a unique feature. We're all different in that respect.
Do you think we should hide these features or celebrate them?
Everybody should celebrate their unique features. Everybody should be grateful, and everybody should know what their feature is. If you don't yet have one, or if you don't think you have one, you do. Everybody has a unique feature. You need to find out what it is and express it. Don't hide it. If people think you're weird for your feature, tell them to go away. Don't tell them to go away. Try and explain to them that everybody is unique. Everybody has a feature. If they have a feature, you have a feature. If your feature's a bit weirder than everybody else's, it doesn't matter. It's your feature. It's what makes you you.
When someone sees your brother and he's flapping his hands and having fun, what do you want them to know about that?
That autistic children can have fun too. It's not just normal people. If he's having fun, then he's having proper fun, like you. Or like when you're climbing the jungle gym, or when you're having a water fight, that's what Harry feels, just like going on the swings, or having a walk, or stroking the dog, or sitting on the couch, flapping his arms about, running, laughing, doing anything he wants to. That's how you feel when you're doing your day-to-day activities, or when someone makes you laugh. That's how my brother feels, or more.
What has Harry done for your family?
He's given us a new purpose. you showed us that life is different than what everybody makes it out to be, so that you have a normal life, you bicker your siblings, which we still do, you get married, you have kids, you die, stuff like that. But now we've got a new perspective on things, that life can be different and life is exciting and life does throw things at you, but you have just to bounce back. And you just gotta show everyone what you're made of.
Yeah, and I think he's made us all a little bit more resilient, a little bit more tolerant, definitely more understanding. So he's kind of brought out all the very best qualities in our family.
Is Harry being okay? Like, is he not fidgeting or anything?
Oh, he's perfect.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job, Harry.
Harry, thumbs up. Two thumbs up.
Do you believe you know what your brother's thinking?
Sometimes, sometimes not. Probably not, because I can never experience what's going through his head. I think he thinks about things a lot more simpler than I do. Like, I think about school or my grades. I think Harry doesn't really mind about that kind of stuff. I think he wants to just make life full and have a grateful and just full life and enjoy it in every single way, in every place that he can.
The bond just gets stronger every day. You love Oliver, don't you?
Yeah, love Oliver.
Good boy. You do.
Harry, when I kiss you, do you feel happy or sad?
Sad.
Sad? No, you don't. You're smiling. You're lying. You're lying.
Does Harry like to push your buttons?
Yes. He can be cheeky. He's got a real funny sense of humour. So last night I asked him if he loved me and he told me no. Which he doesn't. Do you love Mummy, yes or no?
Woman.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes! Oh great, we're friends again today. Last night we weren't. He was trying to wind me up with no for about 15 times. So he definitely knows my buttons and he's getting really funny, really clever, really crafty. He'll ask for a biscuit and take 5. So yeah, he's got a wicked sense of humour. He's funny.
Harry, do you feel happy or sad when Oliver kisses you? Happy.
Does he like to joke with you?
I hope he does, because he doesn't really say the kind of jokes that you normally hear, like the knock-knock jokes or something like that. But sometimes he says something in a certain way or acts in a certain way, and just it feels like a joke, or it's just really, really funny. So, in his own special kind of way, I think he's like a little comedian.
I get worried sometimes about what will happen to Harry when I die. Who will be here for him when I'm not? And so I think at the back of his mind he's got the responsibility of making sure that Harry's okay. And that's a beautiful thing, but it's also quite tough for a sibling to think that they've got that responsibility. So yeah, I hope that he embraces the life ahead for him and goes off and has loads of adventures. And we'll always be here for him, won't we? That's where you say yes. Yes.
He is different, but I love him so much, and I wouldn't change him for anything in the world. Even if someone offered me a normal life, I wouldn't know what a normal life is, so I wouldn't take it as an option, because I'm used to this life and I love him so much. We are different, we're not perfect, no one's perfect, but we try to be, and that's the thing that counts.
And we love each other, don't we?
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. If you'd like to meet people who live with the condition from all over the world and learn how to better connect with the people around you, take a moment and subscribe. Appreciate it.